Hello and welcome to the Creative Parlare podcast. This is your host, Mo.
Parlare.
I've already introduced.
Parlare.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Sonny.
Yes, and today we are going to talk about TV shows and what we've been watching lately. Turn it down.
Sorry, I'm playing Elvis Rose Legend on my phone at the same time.
Because reasons. Anyway, so yesterday I took the liberty of trying to figure out what Curb Your Enthusiasm was. I've seen a lot of things from the 9th season, like trailers. So I watched the first episode and it was all over the place and it was actually quite interesting. It was about this old dude. It's a lot of shower scenes with this old dude, by the way. The creator of Seinfeld, along with Jerry Seinfeld himself. It was really interesting because he's just like this unfeeling, just butthole. And like he just puts himself in so many situations that are like completely unnecessary. And I've only watched the first episode, but I really want to watch the rest. I tried to start from the beginning, season 1, episode 1, but I found myself just overwhelmed by the quality of, I don't even know when this show first came out, but there's a definite difference from not only Jerry Seinfeld looking like completely different in like age-wise, but like the quality of the actual show itself, the camera work is just completely different.
Jerry Seinfeld in there.
Yeah, he worked with what's his name? Crap. The main character, he's another of the creators of Seinfeld. Larry David, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, he worked with him to create Seinfeld. And it's like him trying to get back out there and create some epic stuff, but it's like he's kind of out of touch. And just so damn abrasive. So what have you been watching lately?
I just finished season, I believe, was it 3 or 4 of The Blacklist.
Oh yeah.
And I've been a huge fan of The Blacklist since it first came out. What can I say about The Blacklist? The Blacklist is one of those shows that is just really good to me. And the reason why it's really good to me is because of the fact that you don't know what's going to happen. It's so many plot twists in there. Like, the minute you think you know what's about to happen, you just like, I can't believe he did that, or I can't believe he said that. Wow, I can't believe that just happened. Like, I love a show that's gonna, I'm big on tactician and thinking and things like that. So I love a show that's gonna challenge my intellect and make me try to think of how this show is gonna work. Generally, shows that I can predict so much, I don't like to watch as much as shows that I can sit there and be like, well, I thought it was going to happen like this. Kind of like, everyone's favorite show, Game of Thrones.
Yes.
And like when I find a show that I can sit there and just be like, hey, I can't believe that this didn't happen the way I thought it was. I got to keep watching to figure out what's going to happen next. Or I can't wait till next week to figure out what's happening next. That is Blacklist in a nutshell. If you will ever check out Blacklist, you'll see it is definitely something worth checking. Definitely something worth watching. Like starting from season 1, just to figure out like how things got to the way they are now. I believe the new season just started. I haven't seen. I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2 episodes out now. I haven't seen it yet. I tend to like to binge it, so I kind of like want to wait for a couple episodes to build up. But all in all, it's definitely going to be great, and I definitely can't wait to check it out because it's going to be a thrill. It's going to be like the best show for me to watch during my downtime. Besides, of course, when Game of Thrones come back. Everybody loves Game of Thrones, so when Game of Thrones come back, it's going to be like, woo-hoo.
Woo-hoo.
Woo motherfucking hoo.
Yeah, there's a few shows that I think have been out longer than I thought they were. Like Insecure. Have you heard of Insecure?
I've heard of it, never seen it, but I've seen it all over Facebook, and everybody's like, oh, look, it's Insecure. And I'm just like, yeah, it's Insecure.
Yeah, I've only recently seen it because we don't watch TV. We kind of just discover it through the grapevine and on our multiple streaming apps and stuff.
The internets.
The interwebs.
The interwebs.
Yeah, so I'm really interested in that one because it seems like a lot of, mainly black characters.
You put it back over there?
Yes, I did. I didn't think you would drink the whole bottle so quickly.
I like water.
I like water.
Brought to you in part by Crystal Lake Packets.
It is not. Please.
I'm not sponsored.
What flavor do you want?
That doesn't matter. Just anything
Cherry?
but cherry.
Pomegranate?
Anything but that one. I just had that one.
Lemons?
That'll work.
Don't sell them that we're brought to them by. That means they don't actually have to sponsor us because we already promoted them. No free promotions.
No free promotions. I just like Crystal Light Packets.
Yeah, they are pretty damn good. I like the green tea one.
It's not Crystal Light.
What? It's not?
No.
I swear it was something like... Then why did it... You know what? I'll figure out what it is.
She likes little powder packets you can stick in your water and change the flavor of it. Flavor packets.
Flavor pack. It's not generic.
It is generic.
No, it's not.
It's green tea flavored. Everything green tea flavored is generic.
That is a lie.
Is it chamomile?
No, it is not.
I didn't think so.
But it has honey.
The sound you're hearing is me shaking
stuff.
a shake weight.
It's not a shake weight.
Okay, it's a water bottle. It's the same equivalent sound and motion.
Okay.
Now, back to what we were saying. TV shows. Wow. So, another TV show that I'm going to go and tell you about TV shows that I am really upset that doesn't have another season coming out, and that's Vampire Diaries. I'm a huge fan of Vampire. Not even just that. I'm not gonna get into the shows too much, but I'm gonna name them. Vampire Diaries and Teen Wolf are two of my favorite shows. I am a big fan of supernatural creatures and stuff like that. So those shows were like bread and butter for me. Like I would love watching it with the vampires and the werewolves and pretty much all the different type of wolves and stuff like that, or were creatures. So knowing that those don't have another season anymore and they finally finished kind of just hurts. Like I won't get to see that anymore. Fortunately for me, the originals, which was the spin-off of Vampire Diaries, has one more season coming out the end of this year. So I'm looking forward to watching that.
What about the Grimm? I don't know if it's coming out with another season.
Grimm, I haven't seen since like the third season.
Crap.
I stopped watching. I couldn't keep up with it. It just started getting. I was like, oh, this is kind of cute. Like they took all our fairy tales and made it into different, different scary monsters and stuff like that. That's pretty much how it started. Like you were like Little Red Riding Hood wasn't as Little Red Riding Hood as you thought she was, and it was just really crazy.
Oh yeah, and then it went out of hand and everything
and then it just
got
started
demonic
going,
and weird.
Right, it just started going like really crazy, and I was just like, oh, because the title of the episode would be based on like children's storybooks that we all grew up reading or hearing about, and now all of a sudden it's like I don't know what they're talking about now.
No, it literally does get into this. It created its own lore and everything. They're mating and stuff, and babies and hex and demons and shit.
Hex beasts.
Yes,
that's what they were called. They were called hex beasts, which is weird. I don't even know what a hex beast is, but apparently it's a thing.
Yeah, it did get out of hand in every single way possible. Okay, the brand is 4C of the ones I like.
She sat here and looked up the brand of the powdered drink that she actually likes.
It might be actually quite generic. It's just I like that one better. I don't know why.
Burp. Excuse me. That was me burping.
Yeah, the people with y'all might not have actually heard it because I might have cut that out because this is something specifically in your ears. I have a list to keep myself on track.
And I have sunshine on a cloudy day. when it's cold outside, I've got the month of May.
That is not.
So what other TV shows have you been interested in?
Oh man, I haven't watched half the things that I meant to watch, but can we talk about the Orville? I think we're almost caught up on that. We're up to episode, was it 4?
Yeah, we actually are caught up on Orville.
There's one episode I think that just came out that's not on Fox. Is
Really?
it Fox? Yeah, because I remember my mom watching it. Because
that I did not know. That's
it involves some Mr. Potato parts, and it's just, I obviously haven't seen it because otherwise I would be trying to figure out if there's a robot, by the way. See if he's voiced by Data from Star Trek, because they're supposed to be like the same type of characters. There's always a cynical character, and that's what the robot is. So I'm gonna look that up to see if they're the same person, basically. There are so many characters. Alright, this is annoying. It's showing me every single character, the background characters and everything. Other people are trying to figure out whether it's Brent Spiner too, speaking as the robot. He sounds just like them. I don't think it is, because there's this really extremely long, unbelievably long article, and I just kind of skimmed through it, but they basically made it seem like it wasn't him as the voice, but he is going to watch the show because it is actually very interesting. It is like a very comedic spin on Star Trek itself. It's actually extremely well done because it kind of has its own lore. It's kind of like a more modernized, more thought through Star Trek, like in the basis of how society is now if we had space travel and everything, because they kind of do things a little differently. People take life a little less seriously. They're more jokingly, like I'm pretty sure humans would still be in the future. There's a lot of hilarity.
The one thing I do notice that I will say about this, they do tend to make a lot of references to things from the 2000s, which I'm not entirely 100% sure that hundreds of years from now we'll still be making those kind of references, because I'm pretty sure we're going to probably be referencing Beyonce hundreds of years from now, because oddly enough, that's a thing. But I will admit that the show is surprisingly something from the creator of Seth MacFarlane. I did not expect it to be taken seriously. It's a show that kind of meshes together both comedic storylines and serious storylines, and kind of meshes it very well together. So
good sci-fi comedy combo.
So not only do you enjoy watching it because of the fact that it's making its own lore and being true to it, but it's also very funny, and it's very comedic, where though you can just watch it with the family, probably family that are 18 years or older, because there are
15 years old. Let's be honest.
13
maybe.
There are some languages set in there, but other than that, it's Seth MacFarlane. Like, come on now, that guy is like creating this entirely new story that it's epic right now. And like I said, it caught me by surprise. I didn't expect to take it seriously, and I was like, wow, this is actually pretty good. It's kind of convenient. It's kind of nice that it comes out probably a week or two before Star Trek Discovery did. So you get to watch some serious Star Trek Discovery, then turn around and relax and watch some Orville.
It's really awesome to kind of imagine, to try and keep them separate in your mind, that they're not the same universe, because like the uniforms, the ships, they're very similar, but not too similar where it's like, that's exactly like that, and that's making fun of it. It might be making fun of it a little bit, but at the same time, it's just humor. It's humor, but it's not taking it into a weird direction. Like, as a Star Trek fan, like, it's actually amazing because it's like a whole nother Star Trek to watch at the same time I'm watching this Star Trek. It's like it's like having 2 pieces of cake even though you really only need one.
Having your cake and eating it too.
I don't know if I like that reference.
Well, Trey Songz made that reference.
I don't think that's a good thing.
Ain't that what you're supposed to do?
If I make a cake, eat it.
That's what he said.
Well, I don't know.
That was not like a "that's what she said" reference. That's literally what he said. He says if you can't have cake and eat it too, ain't that what you're supposed to? Something like that. I don't know.
I don't even know the lyric.
Anyway, Orville, everybody.
Yeah.
Great show.
What have we been watching? I feel like we've been watching more stuff than this. We might not have. We watch mostly anime almost.
Yes.
And YouTube.
Yes.
What about the new movie, the Kingsman or the Defenders? Which one you want to talk about?
They both were equally good.
The Defenders is like, it's been out for a while, so we might want to talk about it. Like, there's some aspects of it that's just like, did we finish the whole season?
No, we watched like 3 episodes. We never finished it because, and another reason I wanted to wait to finish it was because I wanted you to see Jessica Jones and all her gloriness and all the other shows and everything like that to see what led up to where they are. Guys,
there's a new show on Netflix called Big Mouth, and I need to watch it. And I realized once I looked down trying to make sure I got all my birds in the basket.
All your listises ready.
All my listises that I need to watch it because that is something I was super excited about when I saw it on Facebook because, you know, you see random stuff. That's the one thing Facebook has showed me that I actually want to partake in besides ColourPop eyeshadows. Like, it looks so hilarious. The trailers in and of itself is just like, it's like an episode. It's like, holy crap, this is amazing. And Jessica Jones, I saw in The Defenders, she seems like a large asshole. So, I don't know how it's gonna go.
Indeed she is, Bob. Indeed she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just became Bob.
I was imagining myself just growing a mustache. A bob, never mind. Anyway, so, like, the other characters, I know Luke Cage was, like, the entire season that was really interesting. It's very funny, but it's also more serious than funny. It's, like, something that, it's not something that's too serious that, like, is a turn-off for it. But it's, like, it's a good mixture of also bringing into your mind a little bit of, culture of Harlem and just the world that they live in without making you feel weird and political.
Everything revolves around politics, Steve.
Yeah. And Danny Rand in The Defenders is...
I do not like Danny Rand
what?
at all. I'm just going to come out there and say it.
Damn it, Loris.
Yeah, he's Loris Tyrell from Game of Thrones. In case you guys didn't know.
Yeah, same person. It's just
same
like...
freaking douche. Same idiot. More like it, because that's exactly what the hell he is. He's a fucking idiot.
Someone with, like, great powers is just kind of...
Like, he's good. He's supposed to be... Oh, my God.
He's supposed to be so much better than he is. Like, he's such a child.
If you've seen the comic book, you would just be like, man, this is a waste of time.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it feels like. It feels like a waste of time.
He gets hit way more than he should as a person whose fist glows and can punch holes in walls and things like that.
Does his fist glow and punch holes in walls? Who knew that? Because he's too busy getting his ass handed to him.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb.
There's not enough of the Iron Fist of the Iron Fist. Like, even in the show, I watched it because I liked the story, and action to me is like, it's give or take. But if it's an action show, it should be more action that makes the character look a little less like they shouldn't be the main character of the story. So, yeah, about that. So in combination with the asshole, the coffee, and the child who got a glowing fist. It was really interesting, to be honest.
The coffee.
Yeah.
The coffee.
Yeah. Well, it started off with coffee. If you guys haven't seen it, yeah, it starts off with coffee. You don't know what coffee is, you need to watch Luke Cage before you watch any of these. I don't know about the Jessica Jones. I think I can pick up on her vibe as Jessica it is.
Jones.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't see it there, so I can't say anything about that. But I recommend watching Luke Cage of all of them. The combination of all three of them could be decent, depending on if someone can slap some
Daredevil
sense into
season 1 and 2
Daddy.
are freaking awesome.
Eh?
I don't think she finished season 1 of Daredevil either.
No.
That's the best one. The only one she's actually finished was Luke Cage. That's because we started watching
We
it
binged the hell out of it.
together when Luke Cage came out.
Yeah, I wasn't watching Daredevil when it came out.
No, but we will.
And we have so much shit to watch.
We have so much. We have very little time because I have to work
And I probably
all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Sorry, my language. It's late at night.
I've been cursing this entire time.
It's late at night and I don't feel like having a filter. Yeah. TV shows. Man, oh man. What other TV shows can I think of right now that are good? What's another? It's something that I wanted to watch. And I can't quite remember. I know I was watching Lucifer. I'm not even going to get into Lucifer because I didn't finish watching it.
And I might want to start watching it, depending.
She's worried because his name is Lucifer. And that's
I
the
am.
devil.
It makes me feel weird. Hey, kid, chill. Ooh, the Magic School Bus.
Yes,
Rides
there's
again.
a new Magic School Bus.
What?
Yes, it's Miss Frizzle's
I do not like the
sister.
art style.
It's Miss Frizzle's sister now.
Kid sister, Fiona.
Yep. She is now in charge of the Magic School Bus and all its magical glories.
It's really similar looking kids. Oh.
Yes, quite similar looking kids who also know Miss Frizzle. And they say, hi, Miss Frizzle, and not you, Miss Frizzle, but the other Miss Frizzle, because apparently they're both Miss Frizzle, so they technically didn't get rid of the Frizzles. Oh, and I don't even want to get me started on all my superhero shows that come back this fall.
Oh, yeah.
Like The Flash, The Arrow, Supergirl, The Legends of Tomorrow, which I'm not even going to lie to you, I did not finish the end of the last season of Supergirl Legends of Tomorrow. Why? Because they aren't as interesting as The Arrow and The Flash. There's way too much drama in those two than there are in the other two. So, another show I really like is The 100. It's another CW show. The CW is one of my favorite networks for TV shows. They just come out with TV shows all at the same fucking time. And so you gotta wait before you can watch it again. And it totally sucks. Oh, just found one. The Walking Dead. Did not see the second half of the season of The Walking Dead, so I did not see Negan in all of his glory. Don't worry, I've heard all these spoilers.
Yes.
No one can spoil a show for me. You can tell me about a show, and I still won't be as thrilled as just watching it myself. But I know about Negan, his baseball bat, and Glenn. So,
yeah.
Yeah, eyes popping.
I don't.
Yeah, that happened. Oh, spoiler.
Ooh,
Sorry.
Ip Man 3. What's that? No, that's old. Never mind.
Yeah, we saw that. Let's watch
I was thinking about the new Ip Man. What happened to that?
That was the latest one. Was that one?
Huh?
That was the latest one.
What? No, it wasn't there. No. What the?
Birth of a Dragon.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't remember what it was called. All I remember is what the guy looked like.
What are you looking up now?
Oh, I just saw this. It's called Lost in Space. It came out in 1998.
Have you never seen Lost in Space?
No, I've never heard of it.
Oh, so you don't know about Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
What? No, what? I will watch it, though, because anything that's related to space and Star Trek stuff like that is just...
Lost in Space was a good
super
series.
interesting.
That was basically... I'm not going to run it for you.
Yeah, please don't. Because I do...
I think it was also a series as well as a movie.
Yeah, I feel like it looked like it was a series and then it was a movie. I was like, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we're putting on our list to watch and we can talk about with you guys.
I'm going to be talking about video games soon.
Yes, in the next podcast. And I'm going to be talking about how rusty I am, which is not going to be a long conversation. Don't worry about it. But he's the one who's like constantly fine-tuning his skills when it comes to the controller, you know? That didn't sound facetious.
I just have very little free time when I come home, so immediately my duties are baby, wife, Xbox.
Xbox comes before all of those. Let's not.
It's not always.
When you walk into the room, what do? Where's my controller?
I kiss y'all.
Lies.
And then
controller.
I grab my controller.
You kiss the controller and then you grab us.
I say, Juan, where's the baby? Get the kisses. All right, leave me alone. I got my controller.
No, it's more like I'm hungry.
Yeah, that too.
Where's my controller? Yeah. We talk about the Destiny 2 and XCOM 2. Everything's like a 2. I don't think we'll be discussing much of the Mass Effect. I might be playing some more Mass Effect because I want to see the story. I'm not fazed by the fact that they don't smile when they talk about certain things.
It doesn't faze me either. I just feel like the story's
a little weak.
This is for another video anyway. This is for another podcast. Yeah. But I'm not gonna get into it. But Mass Effect is just not the same as what it used to be. It used to be this great game, and now it's like, what the hell did you become?
I think they can try again. They can try again. They learned from this. And they've made a great game before. I think they can try again. Do you think they can try again?
No.
You don't think they can try again?
No. If at first you don't succeed, don't try again. Just set it down, set it, and forget it.
Then
Have you never heard that?
Well, then they can make a whole new universe where they can't ruin it. Either way, they're really good developers. They have talent. They can still make things. Personally, I think that their ideas for space and their alien design is just like delicious, because like they make some interesting aliens. It's just everything put together, and that game is a little weird. I might be live streaming Mass Effect, so you can check out our Twitches, which should be on either the description of the video or the description of the podcast, somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there, over the rainbow, skies are blue.
No blue skies, please. No blue skies. Anyway, that's all the time we have for now, and I hope you guys enjoyed.
Listen to the sound of our voices as we put you to sleep.
What?
Sweet, sweet melody.
I'm very confused. Well, see you next time with some video gaming, and I swear that the podcasts after this will have a little bit more order. And
probably not.
I hope.
We're just doing this to have fun.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoy the fun that we have as well.